You're watching BCTV, Branford's community access station.
This is BCTV, Branford Government Television, a service of Branford Community Television. The following program is brought to you through the support of the Town of Branford.
Good to go, Jim.
Okay, welcome. Call the Board of Selectmen's meeting to order for April 4th, 2018. Item 1, to approve the Board of Selectmen minutes of February 21st, 2018 and March 28th, 2018, which was a special meeting. Can I get a motion to approve those minutes?
Recommend approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next, I would just like to take a moment and recognize a guest here tonight, an Eagle Scout, Harrison Troidel. Harrison is going to be having his Court of Honor this coming weekend, where he'll officially become an Eagle Scout. He's recently completed his project. Actually, would you mind coming up and just talking a little bit about, up to the microphone? You want to talk a little bit about the project that you did? Don't mean to put you on the spot, but I appreciate it. Welcome.
So I built a trailhead kiosk for the Branford Land Trust on over by Red Hill Road in Stony Creek, and it was like a trailhead kiosk for the surrounding trails that have just been built in that area, so it helped the community know where the trails are.
Great, and I thank you for that. So if any of you've gone hiking and you've seen, the trailheads, and they have the kiosks there, and they describe the trails, this was all done by the work of, there's a couple of them through town which were completed by other Eagle Scouts, but as Harrison said, he just completed this one. And, over my term, I've had the honor to attend a number of the Court of Honors. And I think it's only roughly around 5% of scouts actually become an Eagle Scout, which is a tremendous accomplishment. So, Harrison, we applaud you and congratulate you on your accomplishment, and for being so goal-oriented and focused. And certainly, I'm sure we'll see much more success from you in the future because of the skills that you learned through scouting. And as I said, Harrison has his Court of Honor this weekend. Will be unable to attend, so I asked that he would come to a meeting to be presented with a certificate of achievement. And I thought this was a good opportunity for the community to recognize the work that the troops do throughout town. And so I appreciate you coming. With that, if you will come up, and I will present to you and ask if the other selectmen will join me up here. Town of Branford, a certificate of achievement presented to Harrison Troidel. As a scout, you have developed strength, confidence, and good judgment. All of these skills have helped you discover that you can make good things happen in your life by setting goals and then reaching for them, such as reaching the most important scouting goal of all, the Eagle Scout rank. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and I wish you continued success in the future.
That's a better one. Okay, Mom, get ready.
I don't want to get in front of Ray yet.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jim.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming tonight.
Happy birthday to your daughter.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and we also need a motion to add a request from Canoe Brook Senior Center to allow beer and wine to be served at two separate events as item 4B. We
We'll
get a
make-
motion to add?
I'll make a motion, we add that to 4B.
Second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 2, to receive a petition from Ted Zeus, Carolyn Sires, and Michael Perricone concerning the Housing Authority. Have in your packets the petition itself. However, this is the full document that was served to the town. We'll have to make additional copies and get those to you. There's a lot of backup information and some exhibits that are submitted. However, I recognize it's quite lengthy. I'm not going to read the whole petition tonight. However, as said, it's regarding the Housing Authority and the conduct, and ask the Board of Selectmen to review and make a decision on the removal of commissioners. Prior to us having any discussion, I'd like to give the other selectmen an opportunity to review this, as well as town council to review the process. So we go through, and there's as you'll see, there's a number of raised and things that need to be considered. And I think we'd be best served to know what the formal process we ought to be following before we take any action or have discussion on this. So, with that, we just declare that the board will be accepting this petition
Okay?
and pending further discussion. Okay? All right. Thank you. Item 3, to consider and if appropriate, approve the following proclamation. Arbor Day, April 27, 2018. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nations and the world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce life-giving oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now therefore, we, the Board of Selectmen of the Town of Branford, do hereby proclaim April 27, 2018 as Arbor Day in the Town of Branford, and urge all citizens to plant trees to gladden the heart and promote the well-being of this and future generations. Can I have a motion to accept that proclamation?
Make a motion, we accept that day?
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 4, to consider and if appropriate, approve a request from Michael Pascasillo, Director, East Shore District Health Department, to waive the requirements for bidding pursuant to Section 73-2 of the Code of the Town of Branford, and authorize the sale of the pump-out boat trailer to Shrink the Boat LLC in the amount of $1.
Back again, Michael.
Yeah, you
Good evening.
may recall Mike was here for the sale of the pump-out boat, which was initially purchased through a grant process. This is the trailer that goes to that, and it was, I want to say, an oversight that the trailer was
Yes, it was an oversight. It wasn't on the survey, but it was part of the $39,000 sale for the boat. It included trailer and motor, electronics. And so we need to sell it separately for purposes of registration to the vendor.
So the state getting 75 cents? I'll make a motion, we approve.
Second
All
on it.
right, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. Okay. Item 4B, to consider and if appropriate, approve a request from Nancy Cohen, Activities Coordinator, Canoe Brook Senior Center, for an exemption as permitted by Section 115-4 of the Code of the Town of Branford regarding the consumption of alcoholic beverages in a public area and allow the serving of beer and wine at the Hawaiian Luau Dinner Party scheduled for April 18th, 2018, and the Summer Breeze Dinner Party scheduled for June 20th, 2018. Motion to,
Make a motion, we approve.
Definitely approve that.
all right, discussion, hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Item 5, correspondence. I don't believe we have any correspondence.
Do not?
Item 6, any other business? Item 7, a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn?
Definitely approve that.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
The preceding program was brought to you through the support of the Town of Branford. Watch town meetings or other videos on demand at BranfordTV.org.